I start off by measuring how much space I'm dealing with, in my case 14 by 10 inches. Next I figure out how big my drawer bottom should be, and because I have 14 inches of space, I'm using 1/2 inch plywood, and I'm using side mount slides, I have to take 2 inches off for the width, and then for the depth I only have to take 1 inch off. So I get some plywood and I start off by ripping out a piece that matches the adjusted width, 12 inches. I then take it over to the miter saw and I cut out chunks at 9 inches for the adjusted depth. And after this I should have my 12 by 9 drawer bottoms. Next I rip out some strips of plywood for the front, back, and sides of the drawers. These have to be the exact height of the drawer. In my case that's 4.5 inches. Next I'm setting up a stop block equal to the drawer width that I'm dealing with. This is going to be the front and back pieces. Next I set up a stop block for the depth plus 2 sides. This is going to be for the 2 side pieces, which are going to overlap everything. You'll see what I mean during assembly. Now I start with the front and back because they're the same width as the drawer bottom. And all I'm doing to assemble this is gluing and using 18 gauge brad nails. After that I move on to the sides, and you probably notice here the sides overlap everything, so if you're looking at the side of the drawer, you're not seeing the joinery or you're not seeing sides of plywood. But with that, the box assembly is all complete. Now, of course, the last thing I have to do is adding the drawer slides to the side before installing these. But I'm sure plenty of people out there are probably doubting the strength because I used brad nails and that usually gets a lot of doubt. So here's what I'm doing. I'm screwing some plywood onto the sides, just like I would a drawer slide, just so we're clear. It's exactly the same structure mechanism, or however you want to describe it. So I plopped it on the ground. The glue isn't even cured yet, and I can stand with all my weight right in the drawer bottom or on the sides of the drawer. It's perfectly fine. So I think this is strong enough to hold utensils and napkins in my camper.